You good?
I'm good.
All right. Ooh, so who wants to do recap?
I could try.
All right, go for it.
I don't quite remember what Vistra and Varian did, but I know Brute and Zavala went to the park together. Zavala did her own thing. I think she exercised or like she she did her own thing and Brute went his own way. I remember Brute got into it with the guards. The guards found suspicious for the attack of the Griffin. And Brute was pretty I mean Valor was pretty much an asshole to him, so he was thrown in jail for most of the day. And his friends came. They talked to the general, and they talked about how the Griffin was, what they're doing. So they found Valor innocent, and they let him go. And that's pretty much what I can remember. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
I can go.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So Brooke got jailed. He was there most of the time. Vistra went to talk to find a hunter.
Oh
She had to
yeah.
find this kid that was selling some leather, and the kid was like, "Oh, I know this hunter," and eventually he told Vistra about where the hunter lives, but currently the hunter is not in the town. So that's the plan for this session.
Wait.
And Barian asked about enchanting. Didn't write a very detailed answer, but I guess it was too expensive or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also wrote down that Brute lied about the location of Chimera to the guards. They asked him about where it is. Yeah, I think the plan is to go get the cage, check on the horses, because it's been a few days. Try to talk to the hunter if she's around. And one more note I wrote: ask Zavala's last name. Apparently, that's very important.
I guess.
I don't know who I wrote that again.
I know why.
Yeah, I know why.
I kind of know why, but yeah, just like, oh, that's the thing.
But I told
right.
everybody.
What the hell was that?
You did, yeah, but your friends don't care.
Forgot.
They don't care enough to
Wow.
remember your name.
Wow.
But
All
do you
be all.
remember? Do you know Vistra's last name?
I never asked her last name.
What do you? What would you
Everybody,
ask her?
I know
everybody
it.
that I know is on a first name basis.
I know it, and it's not because I have it right in front of me.
Valor. No one knows Valor last name.
Even
I, I,
Ballard knows
I,
that.
I'm
That's
just
true.
gonna, I'm
That's
just,
true.
you know what? I'm just gonna put your last name as Baller Brute.
Ballard Brute.
It's like the Clark Kent of D&D. You got the same lettuce. All right, yeah. Anybody else for the recap? Or you guys can go ahead and take your or your inspiration if you'd like. Yeah.
So what Barian did was first he went to the abandoned school to see if he can get that purple dot to light up, but he didn't. So he left and went to get his armor enchanted,
Mm-hmm.
but it was too expensive. So he spoke with the elf that was there, like how to get money and everything. And he said to talk to. Give me a sec.
Talk to who, Burn? Who?
Talk to Agatha from Mortar and I to see if she would buy some potions. And I was gonna do that the next day. So I went back to the tavern and we found out Brute was in trouble. We had to save Brute. And once we resolved that situation, we just went back to the inn and went to sleep.
Guess I'll go. Remember waking up, we had breakfast and everything. Everybody had their own thing. Vischer went to check like for Hunter. Barian, I think you hung back for a bit and then you went out later. And me and Brute went to exercise at the park. And I stayed back and just kind of chilled there. Didn't even realize you got escorted to the prisons, police station. I guess after a while, I met up with the whole group. Hours later, we talk about what we're gonna do for the next day, and we were gonna call it. You know, that was it for the day, which we supposedly did. I went to sleep. Tried to go to sleep thinking that everything was done. Everything's gonna be set for the next day. Then Barry comes knocking on the door, telling me we got important business. Let's go. I refused to comply. He got frustrated that I wouldn't go out. Start calling me princess. Also, I called him servant too. He leaves. Gets the owner to try to open the door. I open the door. I see it was Barry and close the door. I don't hear it from him again. And then the Crown's guard comes by. I intimidate him. A little frustrated and comply with him. Go to the police station. And that's where we try to resolve the problem with Brute. And his very suspicious activities. And yeah, we went back. We resolved the problem with Brute. We told what we were gonna do with the Chimera and what happened during our performance. And yeah, and I think we went back to the tavern and went to sleep. Oh, one last thing. In the morning, I used Divine Sense and I felt a faint presence of evil, but it disappeared before I could focus on it. And that's it.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too until I looked at my notes.
That's what they're there for. All right. One thing I want to ask, Ben. I want to make sure I describe this right, so I'm just going to ask, where do you think the purple little light came from?
I think it's some sort of security. So I think it came from the what's her face?
Miss Continent?
Yeah, her.
Miss Continent.
It's not continent.
I know, but I call her by the last name.
Content.
That's not her last name.
Is Continent
It's
or
not
is it
Continent?
Continent?
No, it's
Content.
Continent. It's not Continent. though.
Oh.
Content, he said.
She's not that big.
Miss
I
Continent.
was changing
I'm
names too, like
calling my NPCs fat.
Very fat, like huge.
I know, right? Damn. Next one is gonna be Miss Planet. Okay, all right, that's interesting. Ooh. And Victor, you said you got arrested because you were being a dick.
being a dick and being suspicious.
Okay. Yeah. So all of you guys, I kind of like how you all touch on different things. Like, it really makes it easy for me to see what you guys see as important. Like, even between you guys in the same party, you know, I'll remember different little things, and That's really cool to see. So that said, you guys did have a pretty productive day yesterday. You guys found a lead to help you hunt down the Chimera. You explored a little bit, did some downtime activities, got to see more of the city a little bit, and Victor did go to prison, or Balor went to prison, where you guys successfully got him out, and then had a good night. So you guys wake up once again in your rented rooms at the was it the Golden Bullet Inn?
Yeah.
And then yeah, you guys wake up well rested. What would you like to do?
I wake up a little early. I go work out for like about an hour, and then I come back and eat.
Okay.
I go down to eat like around, I don't know, 9.
All right.
Vistra is gonna. What she's she's gonna wake up for now and put her, change her clothes, go
Mhm.
downstairs, just order some food.
All right. And Balor?
He's gonna go down and eat and try to talk to Vistra about something.
All right. And Ruffles, you said Zavala went to the park?
Yeah.
All right. As you go to the park, today you notice that seemingly overnight, a lot of the char marks and areas where the park had taken damage and like been hurt by your fight with the Chimera. Seems like nature is healing very quickly. Like there's almost no sign left that anything had even taken place. Like you can see little remnants of it. The grass is just a bit shorter in the areas where it was scorched land before, and any like trees that had branches torn apart are now like healing and growing. And today you can different from before, today you can kind of hear like the normal sounds of nature that you would expect in a park. You can hear like little squirrels and birds and other like little natural kinds of beasts moving around. And so it feels, more normal today, more what you would expect from a park than how it's been previously.
I want to use device sense.
Okay. All right. Couple good rings. Um. You take a moment and once again focus and try to connect with your deity or source of power as you clutch down under your holy symbol. Nothing seems to be out of place as you're sitting here. You don't sense any strong good or evil, no types of fiends or undead or celestials.
I just mumbled to myself, I'll come back one of these days with a different spell prepared. And then I just start
Okay.
working out.
All right.
I'm
So
like,
then you guys back at the tavern, can go ahead and do your thing. Victor, you wanted to talk to
Oh,
this.
they were like, "Hey, Visra,
What's up?
uh, quick question to ask you.
Hmm.
Since you're like the smartest from the group, in my opinion,
Mhm.
do you know anything about like smoke bombs or flash bombs or material stuff like that?"
Hmm. Would Vistra know anything about that? I mean,
I'd say
she was a
probably
researcher.
not. Yeah, but
Okay.
that's more of like an arcane type of thing, right?
That's true, I guess.
Where you don't really have much information in terms of like alchemy and chemicals mixing and stuff. With your researcher, where is it? You have it down here somewhere, right? Yeah, there you
it's
go.
in there somewhere.
Yeah, so you remember Ben? Ben, you mentioned the alchemist yesterday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll figure that the alchemist probably would be a better place to kind of ask about something like that.
Alright. Okay, say. Well, I'm not sure myself because I don't really do alchemy. But I think if you go ask an alchemist, I think Barian knows one here. So maybe, you can ask him to tell you where he is and you can ask the alchemist. Pretty
What?
sure, I'm just telling from
Well,
reality.
how do you know I may know an alchemist?
Well, you make all our potions, don't you? I just figured you probably have some sort of context or something.
Well, yeah, I guess. I just found out about this alchemist
Well, I mean,
like last night, so
Ben, that's why I asked you if you mentioned it to your team. I know I mentioned it to you, but I don't know
Yeah.
if you mentioned it to the team.
I thought I thought you meant out of character, like I know an alchemist, like yeah,
No,
Well,
out of character, I know
well,
I gave
Vistra
you
just saying it from just based on the fact that you know
Yeah.
how to do it. Yeah, that's
Sorry,
what
my
Vistra-
question was, did Barian tell his teammates that he knows where an alchemist was?
Oh no, that was a no.
Oh, okay. So Vistra, you know, like probably that's more of an alchemist area of expertise,
That's what I
but you
thought,
don't
yeah.
know where one is.
Specific. Yeah. I'm just saying an alchemist would know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my thought.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, if Barian knows someone, maybe you can go ask them.
Yeah. I was gonna go to this person after I finished eating.
Cool. It's we'll go. Then I gotta go to the armor smith. Well, not weaponsmith.
Yeah, you should probably ask about the cage, right? I don't know if that's why you're going there.
The cage, and I want to ask him something else.
Well, the cage should also be ready, so might as well.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get the cage because I already put half of the
Right.
gold in, and then I want to ask him about another slightly weapon I want.
Alright. I was just making sure.
Whenever you're ready, Raymond.
Yeah, we can go right now.
Okay, cool. Want to go, Vistra?
I'm gonna go actually check on the hunter that I told you. See if she's back. Because it's pretty far, so like I don't want to, I have to leave early just to get there.
Does anyone know where the princess went?
No idea.
She was gone by the time I got here.
Because I know she ordered something and it was going to take 3 days as well.
I should have been back like around this time.
Sure, you can be back.
There's a princess.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, princess.
hey, Sarvin. How you doing?
Seeing Zavala, I'm going back. Oh, hey Zavala. I just remembered that I don't know if you told us your last name. You
I
might
did.
have, and I just forgot.
I
Okay, so I
did,
just
but
forgot.
not directly at you guys.
Okay. Could you tell us now? Because it's been a few situations where they're like, oh, who is Zavala?
Oh,
And we
who's
don't know how to
Slavala?
answer.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Princess.
Well, no, it's a princess, but that doesn't mean anything. Like,
That's
you can just say she's a princess. I don't know who that is.
fuck. I don't have it here. If I remember right,
Last name?
is no, it's because I don't have it written down in the
there
in the roll 20. I
you go,
was
dude.
what? You said there you go.
Fucking, I'm trying to
Fire,
write it
fire,
for you, and then you
fire,
changed the thing.
shit. My bad. Sorry.
You good?
If I remember, it was Fire. Oh.
Right? Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Zavala.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
What was that?
Fire.
What, with a V?
Fireth.
F-I, okay.
What is it?
Fire?
Virus?
Fire.
Fireth, yeah.
Yeah.
You can write it in the chat.
Sorry.
There you go.
My bad. My
There we go.
bad. My bad.
Alright, thanks.
Me so sorry.
Alright, so that's that. Zavala, I don't know, do you want to go with Ballard saying you have something ordered? So I'm gonna go pick that up, I guess.
Well, he ordered the cage. I ordered manacles. And I don't know if we have time. Maybe we could get some like kind of gag also.
Wow.
A gag?
Yeah.
Kinky,
How's
dude,
it
kinky.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, just imagine when we're dragging this chimera through a cage, and if it just chooses to use fire breath in the middle of town, is gonna be problematic, isn't it?
right.
Yeah, we
I
need
know
a
what
very
you're
strong
saying,
gag,
but
though.
I don't think it's called a gag.
Isn't it called a gag?
Maybe like one of those, I don't know what we call them, the sub, like you put it around their
They
head.
put him on like
Like
dogs,
a
like those
mouth.
kinds of things, right?
Yeah.
Like a muzzle, nuzzle,
A muzzle?
That's a, that's
something like that. I think.
Nuzzle, is it nuzzle or muzzle?
Oh. Okay.
I mean,
I believe that's what they're called.
A
to, like
muzzle?
to stop them from opening their mouth, right?
Yeah, that's because I figure we need something now, to solve the problem for when we do capture the chimera from
Right.
using its fire breath at
yeah,
random.
muzzle.
Right. I do understand that.
So I don't know if we have time for that because, like, if we knew that it would use fire as an attack, we either one of us would probably put the order for a muzzle.
And it has 3 heads. Oh, well, only one of the heads shot the fire, right?
Really? Because which one was it?
Yeah,
The left one?
Yeah, it's the one of the.
I wasn't
I have it right.
hit by
Let
it,
me-
so.
Give me 1 second here.
So we only need 1. We don't need 3, do we?
I didn't take the brunt of the attack, so I didn't have a clear view of it.
Okay, so it has a head of a goat, a dragon, and a jaguar thingy. Jaguar lookalike, I guess. The
Yeah.
dragon is the one that breathes fire.
Okay. I just hope if we only get 1 that the other 2 don't use fire breath also.
Some other attack of elements.
Mm-hmm. So I guess 1 then. Yeah. So.
Oh.
So, are we gonna head out soon?
Yeah.
I was gonna go to the alchemist. Brute here wanted me to take him, and then we were gonna go to the armory or to get the cage.
We can make this a short trip. You already paid down your part, the full price for the cage route?
Oh, guys,
No.
we also need to check on the horses, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. How about this? You and Brute go to the alchemist. Brute, just give me the. if you could just give me, your part of the cage, the other half, I'll pay for it for you.
Okay. I think it was. I paid 150, so I'll give you 150 more.
Okay. Just keeping 150 on me. That's Victor's. Not including it for myself. 150 gold. Okay. I already paid for the manacles, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'll be whoever back here is still at the tavern, I guess.
Okay.
So I'll head out like in an hour. I'm just gonna eat and then take a shower.
Alright.
Could I get some eggs? Eggs, ham, and bread.
Yeah, sure. You can get your food. For you guys, was your breakfast before? They were like a gold each.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember I wrote it down somewhere that how much we're fucking paying for this shit. Yeah, a gold each.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. Well, also Vistra, as you're sitting down and eating in the front of the tavern, you notice the
Mhm.
little goat statue that you had placed down is gone.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. So let's go with I don't know. I think Zavala would be pretty easy. Just go pick up your things at the blacksmith.
Yep.
All right. So you make your way there.
Uh huh.
Um,
Just in fine clothing, not in my armor.
okay. Sure. You make it in, and the blacksmith. As you enter, you kind of see her working on the last little bit, putting the the big old cage together. As you see her heating up these like large black iron and steel bolts, and while they're still hot, holding them with tongs and smashing them in on one side to connect the bars of the gate, or the bars of the cage, with the tops and bottoms, and then on the other side using another tool to smash them in so that they the molten heated metal on the inside bends and prevents the whole thing from splitting apart.
Hmm.
And as you enter in your fancy clothes, she kind of looks up, and you can see the sweat and the soot from the heat like stretching all across her face. You can tell she's, even this early in the morning, been hard at work. And she sees you enter, and the whole place smells of like smoke and coals and sweat.
I imagine I'll be used to it, right?
You would, yeah, you definitely would. And you also know that it's not always the cleanest place for like fine clothing and such.
Yeah.
But like, as long as you're not actively working on anything and don't stray too close to the fire, you should be all right. If a little bit, like some of the smell might attach itself to you with the burning of the coals and things.
Right.
But you probably won't get too dirty. Close.
I'm okay.
So you enter, and Juliana sees you.
Juliana.
Yes, this is the blacksmith that you guys have been going to.
Yeah.
Juliana's shield that was recommended to you guys by Thane and Brill, the two dwarves.
Oh shit! So I read that somewhere else. Fuck. Go on.
Wait, what?
Yeah, sorry. It is. 'Cause I wrote the name somewhere else in my notes. My bad. Just forget it. Go on.
Oh, you thought it
Well,
was another blacksmith?
it was
Yeah.
recommended to me. I just haven't told these guys yet.
I thought you were all there.
Did we all go? I thought we went to the
I've never
alchemist
been
first.
to the blacksmith.
No, I mean I thought you guys were all there when they
Oh.
told you about it.
Well, they went to sleep, and I stayed up a little bit longer.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is the one. This is Juliana Shield. And she makes for you guys. The cage kind of points to it and says, "How's that look?"
It looks nice. I'm guessing it still needs a bit of cooling down, right?
Just a bit. Should be ready in an hour or two.
All right. Well, I just came in to check on our order to see if it was ready or not, or what time it will be finished by. And I'm also here to pay for the cage right now.
All right, we can do that. How much did we agree to?
You said half and half, and I believe the total price was 300. My friend Valor has paid you the 150 in advance. I have the other 150 here to finish the payment.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yes, yes.
All right, so this cage is all yours now. Just you can move it as soon as it finishes cooling down.
Right. Okay. And the manacles, would they be finished soon also?
Manacles I've got. Oh, you wanted the large ones, right? Larger.
Yeah.
Uh,
I put it in order also. It was on my account.
yeah, just a little bit. Shouldn't take too long. I can probably modify some of the ones that I've got ready
Okay.
and have the. I could probably make them within the 2 hours while the cage cools.
Out of character. Is she talking about a different type of manacles besides the ones that I ordered?
No, the big ones, because you wanted them special, right? She only had like for the smaller, like for people manacles.
Oh, okay. All right, gotcha.
And then you wanted the same thing, but like for big, like animals and stuff, right? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Just wanted to be sure because it felt like she was talking about a different type of thing besides my order. But yeah.
No, because you wanted. Well, she asked you guys which one was more important. You said to work on the cage first.
Oh, I forgot about that. All right, thank you.
Yep. So those will be done in a little while with just some modifications.
Okay. So I guess I'll be back in a couple hours to pick up on the cage and the manacles then.
All right. I'll see you then.
All right, see you then. Goodbye.
And she goes, and you can see her lift like 2 pairs of manacles in each hand, put them over her shoulder, and start moving them back to the heat to start working on modifying them for use with large animals. All right. Who else? Who's next? Let's do Baron. You were going to the alchemist.
Yes, with Baylor. Valor.
Right. All right. So you head over and you see, because you did get directions. You head over to near where the market is. There's a street outside. You can see has these kind of like large buildings on both sides of the street. And as you make it, it's kind of like a long-ish. It's like a double-wide 2-story building. It's got this brown shingled roof and kind of like a pillared entryway. As you're coming in, you see it's the Mortar and Eye and is like a picture kind of painted on, drawing on a sign of a mortar, like a mortar and pestle on one side, and next to it is like a dog with very large drawn eyes, and like that's the namesake, I guess. And as you come up and enter the building, you hear a dog barking on the inside. You come in and you see just piles of scrolls and books all along the counter, stacked high along the walls, and what looks like a stew pot going on over a fire on the far end of the building. The whole place smells kind of weird. It's a smoke, but not like a natural smoky. There's this strange smoke that you've probably not encountered. Just doesn't seem like a normal wood burning smoke or like a coal or anything. There's like a weird kind of flavor to it, let's say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I go, excuse me, is anyone here?
As you speak, you hear the dog again barking from further back in the building, seemingly behind like another door. And you hear kind of an old woman's voice go, "Shut up!" And she opens the back door and kind of like turns and moves in such a way like she's probably trying to keep the dog in the back room, and makes her way out. You see this old woman in kind of like a purplish, grayish black dress. And as she comes up and you get a closer look, you see like the gray on the dress was probably originally white and has just been like darkened with soot and smoke and whatever else she's been doing in here. She's got kind of shoulder length gray hair and very wrinkly face. She's coming up at a pretty slow pace to walk up to you guys and say, "How can I help you?"
Well, I spoke to the, oh my god, what is he called? Armor. Well, I spoke to Hayen from Midnight Wonders, and he told me that you might possibly want to buy some potions.
Buy some potions. I can make potions. What do you have that I would want to buy?
Oh,
I have some health potions, or
Health potions that you made yourself.
yes, some healing potions.
All right, perhaps. May I see one of them?
Sure. And I take out one and put it on the desk.
You see her lift the vial and kind of like turn it and look inside, then shake it, and you see the red liquid kind of ooze and move inside of the vial. And she goes, "Who taught you how to make this?" Gives it another shake and like listens to it inside.
His name escapes me, but it was someone from the previous town we were at.
She pops the cork on it and sticks a bit of her finger in and takes a little taste of it, kind of smacking her lips. Goes,
creepy.
yeah. and you see her takes a vial and just down the entire potion.
What?
Not bad. Not bad. And what kind of price were you looking to get on them?
The material to buy to make them costs around 25 gold. So if possible, maybe around 75 to 100.
Each?
Yes.
I'll give you 50.
75.
Outrageous, dude.
I'll give you 55.
80.
$80. Give me a persuasion roll. You're probably
I
not
knew
gonna.
it.
You're probably not gonna get 80, but depending on what you get, we'll see how far it goes.
Here's my.
Get that 20. Inspiration?
All right.
Persuasion, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, persuasion.
Inspiration.
You can use it.
Oh, you want to use it right now? Okay, nice.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you
Gracias.
65. Or no, I was at 55, right? I'll give you 60. Give you 65. And that's my final offer. And a discount if you'd like to buy something from me.
Well, take it.
Fine, we'll take it.
65. How many do you have?
Well, not including that one, I have 3 now.
3 now, so 65
You
for
should
4.
You should charge her for the one that she drank.
Yeah, she's gonna
She
gonna
is.
pay for the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought she wasn't.
Just commands me.
She had to make sure it's good, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Random dude comes up the street, says, "Hey, I got this magical potion I'll sell you." All right, that's 260 gold to you.
260.
And she goes, "All right." And I've got a few little somethings for you if you'd like. Anything you're particularly interested in?
Better.
To my friend here. Bro, did you come here for something?
Oh yeah.
Gathering?
Hey. Yeah. What I came here for?
Potions
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you came here for.
Do you know anything about how to make a flash bomb or smoke bomb or
A smoke bomb.
yeah, like stick cover or I see you're dress is pretty ashy, so you might have some kind of clue.
Now, what are you trying to say, young man?
Like you're proficient in smoke.
What kind of smoke?
It's true, but I don't necessarily like the way you said that.
My apologies, man.
Smoke bomb. I haven't made one of those in a while, and you see her like go back and forth across the room, kind of gathering ingredients, like rummaging through boxes, picking up small vials and little bags, and comes back to you. How many are you looking to buy?
How much are they?
Well, it depends. How many are you willing to buy?
Well, which one are you gonna make? The smoke bomb or the flash bomb? I prefer
Smoke bomb is
flash.
easier to do. Smoke bomb is easier to do, so the flash will cost you more.
MH, I assume.
How about 3 smoke bombs and 2 flash bombs? How much would that be?
Hmm.
4,000 gold. Just kidding.
Oh shit!
Don't even say that.
Don't give the DM ideas.
Hmm. Let me go look at my notes. And she kind of rushes to the back. She opens the door to the back room. And as she's so excited to like thinking, her mind is racing on how to make the spell. You see the dog kind of come out and start barking and running around. No, get back in there.
You're like,
And
oh my god, a cute dog.
as the dog is running around, you see it only has one eye.
Oh god.
Wow, okay, dude. Fucking no love for the handicap.
Come on, Valor, be
Piece of
nice.
shit, just kill it already.
Wait, you killed the you kicked the dog?
And I said, oh god.
Oh,
Let's see. I've got something in here, don't
It's still barking around us, right?
I? No, she pretty quickly like reels it in and takes it back before you guys whatchamacallit, before it bothers you guys. But you do get to see it. It's kind of a smallish dog, like a medium-sized dog, brown fur, but it does have the one missing eye. She rushes back and takes all of her things, and you hear her also rummaging and like murmuring to herself, like, "Where's your leash?" She's like doing. And you hear a lot of clattering in the background before she comes out with a notepad, messy and like torn on random pages, and she just flips to one with a quick quill pen and goes, three what's it's
3 smoke and 2 flash.
yeah. What up? Playing
What up with
D&D?
you? Oh.
My brother. She's like, hey, Lamel. All right, 3 smoke, 2 flash.
Yes.
Probably 150 each. 200 for the flashes.
200,
So that's what?
Fine.
450 and 800 gold pieces.
Right. For everything?
Yeah.
What about the discount?
Discount.
You just
750.
650.
I'm not gonna let you roll persuasion because Ben already did.
God damn.
And this is with a discount.
Oh, you're kind of.
you could do it.
I'm okay. I don't need it.
You could do it, bro. You're
I mean,
balling,
you could
aren't
buy
you?
less also if you.
How
Like,
about one?
buy one of each or something.
I'll buy one of each.
All right, so 1 smoke, 150, 1 flash is 200, 350. Give it to you for 300.
Damn.
300. Okay.
Bimbo would have been excited.
There you go. All right. Now I have these done for you later today. Anything else?
No, that's it.
You want to look at what I have ready?
Nah. Oh, I don't.
I'm interested. What do you have?
Shit, can't pay attention.
Well, I've been making these, and she kind of goes over to where she has the little cauldron going, and pulls out 3 little vials. potions of fire resistance. I hear there's been some kind of monster recently burning things down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're fighting it.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go. See? These are even more important for you. And you see her kind of start to get a grin on the side of her face.
Well, I'm not really in the market for that. I'll have to talk to my other team members.
Fair enough. Don't come crying to me when you burn to death.
Oh, she got you.
Well, you won't be able to cry to you because you're dead. That,
You're not even there, dude.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just...
Alright.
Oh, no.
Well, if you're not interested in those, I've also got potions of climbing.
I think Mr. wants it.
2 of them.
Climbing, fire resistant.
What?
Hmm,
What? What is
I
this?
don't really think we need them right now.
Really, these are some of my best-selling items. Okay. Well, the potions of climbing are.
How about you give us one free each?
Say hello.
1 free each. Let me think about that. No.
Hey, how we know your potions work?
Oh, they work.
A sample.
2 or 3?
It's Costco. Have a sample.
Alright, well, if you're not interested in potions, then you can get out. I don't have anything else for you in that case.
Quick, out of question. I mean, out of character. I'm gonna restart my PC. It's broke. I'll be right back.
Alright, go for it.
Battler just running back to the tavern. Yelling out, Contender!
Contender. All right. Well, then I say, like, all right, we'll be leaving now. We'll be back if we have any more questions or if something arises and we do need something.
Fair enough. I'll be here all day, every day. And my dog. And like you're slowly leaving and she's like still talking, like making things, buying things, people not buying my things. She's like still just
Have a nice day, man.
she's hardcore trying to guilt you into buying things.
Tío Paco.
Alright. What?
Not you.
Alright. Who's up next? Vistra, you haven't gone yet.
Yeah. Okay, so Vistra is gonna go upstairs and check all the doors to see if any of the doors are unlocked.
Wait, where are you going?
Other
Oh,
people's
into
rooms.
still in the inn?
Yeah, in the inn. Yeah.
No, seems like all of the doors are locked.
God damn it.
Variant's doorknob is, a little damaged.
Oh, the doorknob is damaged. Can I do anything about that? Can I check that out to see if we can break it?
Yeah, you can do anything you'd like, dude.
Alright.
You can try at least to do anything you like.
Alright. I'm gonna again do that freezing thing I did last time. See if we can break the lock.
Okay. Just a random door?
No, the variant, the one that's like damaged. This is.
Oh, Barian's door.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you go ahead and use the same as last time, your Ray of Frost?
Yeah.
Oh, Barian's was cut through a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his wasn't all the way. Sure, you go ahead and as you use your Ray of Frost, you can kind of like hear the ice expanding inside of the lock and just popping certain things in and out.
Okay.
And you're probably breaking the mechanism inside,
Okay.
but it doesn't like fall off of the hinge as you're doing that.
So can I try to open it?
Sure, you go and you jiggle the thing, and you go jiggle the doorknob, and it seems like it's frozen locked this time.
Hmm.
You get the sense you've definitely broken the lock.
Hmm.
Just it happened to freeze in the locked position.
Hmm. Damn it. I had a plan. That's alright. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna go back to my room. Then I'm gonna
Okay.
grab another one of those things from the shelf. Just randomly, doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna put it in my pocket for now.
Okay, sure.
Alright.
Pick
So
up another little
now,
trinket. This one is a small, like, colorful kind of bird, where like it's made of wood and painted,
okay.
but most of the figure is made of like colorful, um, like strings, like really thin strings, almost like hair. You know, like on a troll doll, how it has the hair going up,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's very like colorful, almost like a rainbow shade from the head on the
Hmm.
top going up, and also the tail plumage is very vibrant.
Alright. I'm just gonna take it for now, and then I'm gonna head out to the stable for the horses.
Mm-hmm.
And head there. Probably take it. I'm
Alright.
gonna take a carriage just for this form.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
How weird. I don't know how much they cost. It's like gold or something.
I'm gonna go pee really quick.
How much did we say last time? I don't think I wrote it
I
down.
can't remember.
I'm
honestly.
looking for it. I can't see. Inside the city, let's say you're probably going pretty far.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say
Idiot.
what, 2 gold, maybe?
Okay, 2 gold. To the stable? Alright.
Oh, to the stable. I thought you were going all the
The
way to
stable.
the.
For now, the stable. Yeah.
No, it's a
just
stable.
the
Stable's not that far from the inn
Yeah.
because they want to encourage people to come and stop and stay the night. So it's like within walking distance. the stable.
Oh, okay, so I'll go there then.
Okay.
Just walk there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go check on the horses if they're still there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're still there. They seem to
Alright.
be well fed. They've got nice, spacious stables. They're not like too crowded in, and they are. They seem happy to have like a while of rest.
Alright.
Or actually, you don't know that because it's fucking.
Yeah.
You have
But
no
I mean,
idea what the
they're
horses
still
do.
there. Yeah, that's
But
fine.
they've got space and they're there and they're
Okay.
eating. They've got big old fat stacks of hay everywhere.
Alright, good. Then I'm gonna head inside and I think it was 5 days we paid before, so I'm gonna ask them to, I guess, 5 more days for now. Can't remember
Okay,
how
sure.
much we paid.
Fucking me neither, dude. 10 gold.
10 gold for all of them?
10 gold, yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm gonna get it back for you guys, don't worry.
Oh, the horses? Jesus. I thought we paid for it.
Paid for 5 days. I'm paying for 5 more days.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
I didn't. Okay.
Alright, so that's that.
Uh huh.
Then now I'm gonna go take the carriage and go to the address that the kid gave me
Okay.
to see if the hunter is back.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. All right. You take the carriage. Say 2 gold to take you
Yeah.
all the way to the gate,
Mm-hmm.
just like before.
Yeah.
You get dropped off, and you're gonna make the rest of the way walking, or what? How are you gonna?
I mean, are there any other options? I thought it just walking.
It's up to you, dude. How do you want to do this?
Oh, well, what? I mean, are there any carriages? I don't think so, right? They're just walking.
On the other side,
Yeah.
you probably give me a perception check.
Alright. Oh wow, lovely.
Yeah. Mhm. What stuff are you doing? Oh. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, you go. You take a look, and
I don't want to spend too much time, so if I don't find it, it's fine.
no, yeah, you don't find anything. You find
Okay.
like somebody walking around with a wheelbarrow, transporting like materials. There's like wood on one side, and on the other side, there's like a few little boxes of materials, nails and tools and whatnot. But you can't really see any real obvious easy method of transportation.
Alright. Yeah, I guess
Brazil.
I'm just gonna. What?
Oh, sorry.
I was
Sorry.
just gonna.
Brazil.
I'm just gonna walk it, I guess.
All right, you prepare yourself to go all the way to the far edge
Yep.
of this little shanty town that's attached itself to the rest of the city. Yeah. All right, and it's gonna take you hours to make your way and
Yep.
make your way back. You try to remember as best you can the instructions that you were given from the young boy. Walking in and out of alleyways, taking lots of turns, trying to find the large landmarks that he describes to you. And it's very confusing. A lot of these buildings do kind of look the same, as they're all kind of like very hastily and shoddily put together. A lot of the faces you look around, there are people just like going through the motions. They're moving, making their way through life, seemingly as much as they can. And everybody around here, they're like wearing rags. They're walking on like really worn out shoes and wearing worn clothes. And eventually, you reach the edge of this little shanty town, and you can see far out, just on the edge of the forest, the little cabin, and it's got a bit of a smokestack with just a light little plume of smoke coming out of the fucking, what do you call it, fireplace.
The
Chimney?
yeah.
Yeah, the chimney. There you go. Thank you. I could not think of the word.
Yeah, I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Okay. Go and you knock. You hear a woman's voice.
Yes,
Says, "Go away."
Excuse me. I don't know if you're expecting someone else. I don't think we met before. I found your place by talking to that kid that sells, the leather and all that. He kind of pointed me here, so yeah, would appreciate if you come out and we could have a chat.
You hear kind of like an exasperated sigh, and then a second later, some footsteps. A second after that, the door opens, and you see this kind of pretty tall. This is an elvish woman.
Okay.
And as you see her, she seems to be wearing also very rough and worn kind of rags, cloths, like just whatever seemed to be laying around. Give me a perception check, actually. 9. Yeah, she looks she's got like, doesn't seem to take too much pride in the clothes that she's wearing. She answers the door and says, "Okay, you've got
Hi.
2 minutes. What do you want?"
Okay. Hi, my name is Vistra. How I am looking for people to help us hunt the Chimera, or capture the Chimera, actually. And well, you're a hunter, and I
I am.
figured I should ask and see if you're interested. We had a group of adventurers, the four of us, and kind of have a contract with the Chimera, and we were just wondering how, if you are interested, we could hire your services. Uh,
The Chimera, you say?
yes.
All right, come in.
Alright.
And she opens her door, leads you into the cabin. It's very barren. There seems to be just like 2 or 3 rooms from what you can tell. The other doors are closed, but this initial entryway seems to fit kind of like a multiple purpose. There's a small, like little round table with only 2 chairs on it. One of them is like pushed off to the side by the wall, and there's a fireplace going, making some sort of stew. And you look around, there's not a lot of like personality in the cabin itself. The walls are very barren. It seems like a place where she probably just comes back to every once in a while, and it's not really, it doesn't feel like a home from what
Right, right. That makes sense. Alright.
And she goes, okay, team of 4, where's your team?
Oh, what was that? Sorry.
You said you have a team of 4?
Yes,
Where
a
are
team
they?
of 4. Well, we ordered some traps and stuff for the fight ahead, and they went to pick that up.
We never order traps.
Didn't want to,
Mhm.
well, not trap, whatever, cage. So we did it kind of split up, so we could all kind of take care of the different aspects of the preparation for the fight. So that's what we
Different
did.
aspects. Okay, the cage is all well and good once you have the thing,
Right.
but how are you gonna tie it down to the ground?
Well, that's why I'm here. I was gonna ask you to see if you have any suggestions.
If I have any suggestions. How much rope do you have?
I'm not sure. Well, I have no. I have a rope, a magical rope.
A rope.
It's a magical. Let me give me one
Okay.
second. Out of character. Give me one second.
Magical how? Are you gonna look it up?
I am gonna look it up.
It's on the journal, right? Yeah.
It is. Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, rope climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 3,000 pounds.
Alright, so the rope. Can I actually just show it to her?
Yeah, if you want to.
Alright, I'm just gonna show it to her. Kind of do the thing with it, and she can see for herself.
All right, so you're gonna speak the command word,
Right.
and you see the
And
rope
I'm gonna
kind of perk
yeah.
up, and it's waiting for.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell her. So the rope can hold up to 3,000 pounds. It can act as a ladder, right? Kind of stands up and go up.
Mm-hmm.
So you can. That's the part I'm trying to understand. Out of character again. If you tell the rope to knot, large knots appear 1 foot intervals along the rope.
Yeah, so you can climb it.
Right. Oh, okay,
just
like
to make
that.
it easier to go.
I got
Yeah.
it. Like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna just tell it to, I guess, make a kind of tie itself from one side of the room to the other. I guess.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I can do that with 50 feet.
Okay.
And you see it kind of, or actually, yeah, it finds a few little spots. Probably one end ties itself to like the chair on the wall, and the other one goes across and ties itself to like the chimney or the
Mhm.
fireplace next to the chimney. And you see the rope. It doesn't move very quickly, but it does move and gets there,
Right.
ties itself up.
So then I show her, be like, so this is the rope. This is my magical rope, but we can also order, get more rope. regular rope if you want.
Hmm. She kind of looks at you and goes, "You haven't used this very often, have you?"
No, I actually got it like a few weeks ago. So.
No, right. I can tell. And she takes her hand and kind of pulls on the rope, and the whole chair that it's tied to on one side comes across, and it
Makes
starts like
sense.
dragging along the ground. Like, this is a very bad idea to use to climb if you don't know how you're going to climb something.
Fair enough.
Just in the future, maybe put a little bit of thought into it.
Yeah, I mean this was just demonstration, but I get what you're saying.
She goes, "All right, so this will get you up a bit, a little bit higher.
right.
But how are you going to catch the thing?
Well,
Are you gonna tie ropes to arrows and try to?
right. So we have some grappling hooks. We're gonna use those.
Okay.
That was part of the plan. But again, I'm just kind of throwing. I got here just to ask you, maybe because you have
Mhm.
more experience than we do. So.
Do you have magic?
Sure. What kind of magic are you asking?
Any kind of magic to hold things down?
Well, I can use a spell that slows things down.
That'll
Um,
help.
Yeah. I don't know if my other friends, but one of them also uses magic. I don't know if he has any that would be helpful in this case.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So, well, either way, are you interested in this at all or not?
Yeah, probably. I've never hunted a chimera before.
No. Okay. Good.
I have been keeping an eye on it, just a
course.
bit. But
Oh, and
seems
also
to
as a
move pretty
warning,
quickly.
we do. Well, one of the other group members, he saw another bigger flying creature next to the chimera. So there's that as well. We're not even sure what it is.
Okay, out of character. Are you
Uh-huh.
lying to the ranger?
No? Wait, didn't
Or
Brute
did
see
you?
that?
No, that was like I was telling him that he sees the chimera, but it looks larger.
Oh, I thought I misunderstood. I thought it was like another creature that was larger than the chimera.
No, that was my bit, because he also said the same thing, but it's just a
Okay.
chimera but larger, and
Okay.
he couldn't tell exactly why. It just
Okay.
from a distance a flying creature that looked like larger than how big the chimera should have been.
I see. Okay, so I tell her that, I guess.
Hmm. Well, what do you tell her?
I say that. I say, my friend saw once the chimera flew away, he actually noticed that somehow it looked larger than it should have. For some reason, we're not quite
Larger.
sure why.
Okay. We'll see if we can gather some clues and hints while we're tracking the thing.
That's true. Yeah.
All right,
Have
next
birds-
question.
Yes.
Am I going to be the only one tracking it? And will you guys slow me down?
That's a good question. Slow you down as in probably because we're not very good at tracking things.
Hmm. So when you travel, you generally stay on the road.
Yeah,
On like
generally,
a-
unless we see something odd like
Okay,
this. Yeah, but usually, yeah.
sure. Just letting you know, there's no roads out there. If we're chasing a creature into the wild, there's going to be a lot of hoofing it.
I mean that's fine, I guess. We also have horses. If that helps.
You have horses, that does help.
Ah.
But then you got to be prepared to leave them in some cases. They don't move too well in densely forested areas and such.
Right. That's fine.
All right. How expendable are the horses?
I mean, for me, I guess it's fine if they die. If mine dies, but I don't know about the other people.
Because
Talk to
once you can't use a horse, you leave it tied up or you let it go
Yeah, they
free.
might just die or something.
All kinds of things can happen. There are predators out there. There are bears,
Right.
owlbears, chimeras. that can, you know.
Yeah, I have to talk to the other guys and see what they say.
All right.
Uh,
Another question: how expendable are your teammates?
not very expendable.
Not expendable.
I mean, but they know the risk, so if they, if something happens,
Uh huh.
that's
All right.
that's expected.
All right. That seems fairly reasonable. We'll ditch the horses if we have to.
So how much
How much
do
am I getting
you?
paid for this?
That's one. How much do you usually offer your services for?
Well, I've never really hunted a chimera before, and I'm not gonna lie, it seemed interesting. I guess it depends on what you want to do with it.
Well,
Are we killing it? Are we catching it? Are we just tracking it?
well, we're trying to catch it, preferably.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's too dangerous and we can't do it, I guess then try to kill it.
Any particular reason you're trying to capture it?
Well, yeah, as I said, the contract says capture it, so that's why.
So we take it alive.
If you can, yes.
And then what happens afterwards?
Put it in the cage, bring it to the town. Take
Bring
for
it to the
first-
town?
Oh, sorry.
Well, muzzle, yeah, I mean that too, but yeah.
No, sorry, I
That's
just
part of
remembered.
capture.
You don't
That's
you
part
don't
of
know about the
capturing, right?
muzzle. You don't know about the muzzle.
Oh, I don't. Well, I don't know that, but I'm assuming capturing it means capturing it, as in like now it's incapable of fighting.
All right. Bring it back to the town.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was pretty dangerous the last time it was in town.
It was, but last time was free, wasn't it? The hope is once we do capture it, and I don't know how we're gonna try to make it like incapable of fighting,
The hope.
But
Not
that's what I said.
compared.
I think if we can't do it, then we'll just kill it.
I can do it.
There you go.
I just don't know if the results are really what you're looking for.
I mean, well, what I just told you, what we're looking for is to capture it. But then again,
Right. My point is that, for example, let's say you were captured
uh
and muzzled and bound.
huh.
You'd still try real hard to escape, right?
True.
Yeah. Animals are the same way.
Well, what do you do when you capture an animal?
I'm just saying there are risks involved
Oh, that's
to
true.
keeping
I understand.
things alive.
Yeah, we understand that. I
I
guess.
don't know. I mean, I would probably, if I was to catch it, take it the other direction, as far away from town as I could.
I wonder. You know what? Let me go talk to the person that issued the contract, and maybe we can like meet somewhere outside. I don't know if that's possible, but maybe that could work out. Instead of bringing it to the town, the city.
All right. Capture. It's gonna be a lot harder than killing it.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it's been staying pretty close to town.
Yes.
Too far out of the way. Maybe a couple of days travel, 3, 4. Probably over time. Group of 4 though. That's a lot of dead weight.
Mm-hmm.
David will defend us.
Well, I was gonna say we have traveled a lot, so it's not like we just inexperienced in traveling, but
Traveling on the road is different from traveling in the wild.
it is. But we also been to the wild. We've been to the Forbidden Forest. I don't know if you're familiar with the place.
The Forbidden Forest?
Yes.
What is this, Fantasyland?
Well, hey, if you go there, you'll know that I'm not. I'm not.
The
bluffing or
Forbidden
anything.
Forest.
It is. Is that what it's called? I thought it was called Forbidden Forest.
No.
No, I don't
Oh
think
shit!
so.
What's it called?
Forbidden Forest. Is that next to Candyland?
Yeah, bruh. with the magic mushrooms.
with the magic
Imagination.
mushrooms.
Is this out of character or is still so in
She
character?
is talking in character, and Vistra's
Oh.
responding.
Oh shit! I thought it was Daniel just talking.
No,
Alright. Sorry. Maybe I'm just remembering the name wrong. It's a forest. It was very dense, very
Uh-huh.
dark. It has some literal magic mushrooms. Mushrooms that are magical.
Magic mushrooms.
Yeah, not like the type that gets you high, but the type that doesn't grow anywhere else and have magical properties. And there were some different creatures. There was a a lot of spiders. There was a shit. And wrote the name. I don't know how to pronounce it though. Ettercap? Is that what it's called? Ettercap. I think is what I said. There
You
was
guys
one
fought
of
in
those.
Nethercap?
Yeah.
Alright. Maybe you won't be so much dead weight after all.
Dobby.
Yeah. Anyways. So, what's your price?
For a few days, guiding you, tracking. I'm assuming you want me to help in capturing the thing?
Yes. Hopefully.
Probably 500 gold pieces.
500 gold pieces?
Might be like a week's worth of travel and on the way there and back.
Alright. How about we agree on 450?
450. I can track
Yeah.
for you. If you fall behind, you fall behind. I'm gonna make it there and come back, and that's it.
I see. Okay, so how about 475 for the
You're asking me to put my life on the line.
Yes, that's a lot of gold though.
What a dick.
I mean, this is your job. It's not like it's just what you do.
This is my job, and it's something I'm good at,
Yeah.
and I deserve to be paid well.
Alright, 480.
She goes, and you see her go into the other room in the back, and she comes out holding a very nice bow. And you look
Okay.
at it, it's got this kind of beautiful wooden body with like a gold and silver embroidery all around it. And she goes, 450 or 480. Tells me that you're not respecting my craft. You came here looking for help, and I'm willing to help you. 500 is my price.
Okay, 500, fine. That's fine, 500. I guess, okay. Well, do you have like a list of things that you want us to buy?
Gonna need a lot of rope.
Okay.
Whatever number you think you need, triple it.
Okay.
We're gonna need. You said you have grappling hooks.
Yeah, look, a few of them, yeah.
Triple those.
Okay.
You've got a cage.
Triple
How
that.
are you going to move the cage? Wait, did you didn't tell her you did say you had a cage.
Yeah, I did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get it out there?
That is a good question, and I'm gonna, because I didn't order the cage, so I'll have to ask the other guys that did order the cage. See if they have any ideas.
Right. A cage is more like once you have the thing.
Yeah.
Right. So how are you gonna get the cage over to where the chimera is?
Yeah, that's a good point. I will talk to my.
You're gonna need a wagon probably just for that. Muzzle would help. I've heard it breathes fire.
It does.
How much fire?
Like a cone of fire, like, I don't know, a few feet in front of it?
Few feet? Did you get hit with it?
I did.
How badly did it hurt?
Pretty badly. So maybe like some sort of fire resistance would help. I don't know.
Yeah. That would definitely help. Probably. Well, your rope would help also in moving around the environment. If we can get some kind of height, climbing a tree, climbing a hill or something, that'd be really useful.
Right, makes sense.
Are you guys good in a fight?
I would say so.
All right. Do you have a medic?
But yes, we have a healer.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
kind of. Yeah, not like a dedicated medic, but you know,
Kind of. What do you mean?
he can heal. He has healing spells, but basically he has
Okay.
a yeah. Well, we have two. One has healing spells. The other one also has healing spells, but more of a kind of like protection spell, that sort of thing.
All right. Those are both going to be good.
Yeah.
All right. Just whatever supplies you have, buy a lot more of those.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go get a few things for myself. When do you want to leave?
Well, I don't think the cage is quite ready yet. I think that today was supposed to be ready. Then he said he had needed a wagon for the cage. So I guess we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to dump that with the horses if we need to.
Right.
Can't take the cage into the forest.
Probably a good idea. Maybe we can set the cage up, and then if we can take the chimera to it, I don't know if that's viable or not, but maybe we can even lure it. I don't know.
Maybe, depending on how far out it got.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. You know what? I'm gonna go talk to the other guys and see what we can come up with.
All right. Yeah, and I'd like to meet this group.
Sure. Why don't we meet somewhere outside the gate, the city wall? Do you know like a tavern or something over there outside?
Aren't you
'Cause we
going to go talk to them right now?
Oh, you say well, I guess we can go if you want.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Alright.
She gets her bow. Let me get changed real quick.
Alright, nice.
And she goes and takes a few minutes. You see her come out. She's got like very well taken care of leather armor. Like she's ready to go out and do some shit. She comes out, puts out the fire that's been cooking on the fireplace. Grabs her bow, leads you out. She gets up on a horse that she's got.
Actually, before we
In the
go, I
back.
forgot to ask her name, so I'm gonna say, you never told me your name.
You never told me yours.
I did. I said my name is Vistra.
Oh, well then I forgot it. I'm
Oh.
Tiala.
All right.
And she gets her horse from the back. Like, you're not even sure it's her horse, but like she goes out and whistles, and
The
a
horse
horse
shows up.
appears. Yeah, and she gets up on it like very gracefully. This is extremely practiced. She's very comfortable on horseback. Brings it up to you. Says, "Get on."
All right. You know.
All right.
I like
This
the
is
soundtrack so
Like
far.
a lot more clumsy than she
Yeah,
was
of course.
getting off the horse. And you guys make your way. As you guys are going back to the shanty town, you see a lot of people like look up and wave, and we're like, with you, like nobody basically gave you any kind of attention
Yeah.
except like looking at your clothes and things.
Right.
Tiala seems like she's well known, at least on the outside here. And she starts leading you on the horseback back towards the town. She goes, "Where do you guys stay?"
The Golden Bullet. Is
Golden
inside
Bullet.
the-
Is that in the walls?
Is inside the walls. Yes.
All right. And she comes up. You guys ride along all the way up to the walls. She starts making her way in and gives a nod to the guards, and they let her pass through easily enough.
Mhm.
She continues on, and at that point, kind of needs you to lead her
Yeah.
in
I'll
the
do
direction
that.
of where you guys.
I'll
All right,
start
yeah.
walking ahead. Yeah.
What, you're gonna walk while she's on horseback?
Oh, she's on. So never mind. I guess I forgot.
you
Well,
guys are on the
I
horse.
thought we got off the horse while we were going to gate. Okay. No,
Why?
I'll just tell her where to go.
Okay, yeah. You guys head back and finally make your way to the Golden Bullet. A lot faster on horseback
Makes
than
sense,
it
yeah,
is walking. And like the carriage ride was okay, but making your way through all the shanty town out to the edge of the forest
right? Mhm.
took a long time.
Yeah.
So it's now probably approaching night.
Right.
And the rest of you guys, I'm gonna assume, are just in the tavern now.
Yeah, and I guess in preparations of heading out soon, I prepare. I use my second level spell, Find Steed,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna name it Shadow Mirror because it just sticks real good.
Shadow Mirror?
Yeah,
That's fun. Yeah.
Oblivion and Skyrim.
Oh wow, okay. Do I have your horse?
You put down on a handout for
Yeah,
me.
here we go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just a picture with no stats.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I'm supposed. You know what? I'll just say it in the thing. Yeah, because I think it said that I'm allowed to know the
What is this?
creature
Oh.
stats.
Yeah, you should. Mm-hmm. Can't you see it? You don't have the horse in your journal?
I do have it in my journal, but I don't. I only have bio info, and it's just a picture of the horse.
Are you sure?
That's what I see.
You can't go to the character sheet?
It in my character sheet, or
No, the horse's character sheet.
yeah, I went to the horse's character sheet, and that's
Oh,
all I
right,
see.
there
It's
you go.
bio and info, and it's just okay. No, okay.
How about now?
Now I do.
All right, I fixed it.
All right.
There we go. All right. So you guys all collect your things. You got the cage and the manacles. And actually, Zavala, you do realize as you go back for the cage, you don't really have a way to move it. Like, it's there, it's done. And the manacles you can carry easily enough. But the large cage is very heavy, made of metal. And it's at this point that you kind of, like, think back to yourself, what do I do?
Oh, like shit. Oh, like could we? Could I? Because it's already nighttime, or is it in the evening that I want
I'll
to
say you're
pick it up?
doing this in the middle, like while Vistra's talking to...
Okay. Oh, like, could I leave you here for a bit? I'll try to sort some way of how to transport the cage.
Shouldn't you have done that in the 3 days? It's taking up all this space in my shop.
I'll pay you 20 gold.
Fine. She'll take the 20 gold. Alright, yeah, I could just work on other things, I guess.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I came unprepared for this.
Mm,
Like, okay,
That's okay.
I head back to the tavern. Like I take the manacles.
Yep, you can take the manacles.
Yeah, I take the manacles. I find Brute and Barry and be like, we need a wagon.
You paid for like 3 sets, right, of manacles?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I should have 3
So
sets of manacles.
make sure you write them down.
Right. Manacles.
Large manacles.
Large manacles.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Writing it down on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And
And make
then
sure you subtracted the gold.
Yeah, 20 gold. I did it.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Well, and the 300 for the, or the 150. I mean.
I did that already, but I
You
just
did
put
that already.
yeah.
Cool.
I just wrote it on a piece of paper for that way I don't add it to my gold pile.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. So you go back. Barian and Brute. Do you guys want to do anything before you head back for the night? It's still in the in between time.
Right. No, I think I did everything I planned to do.
All right.
So, guys, we need a wagon.
Why?
Remember that cage?
Yes. Oh, how big is it?
It's big.
Or do I see?
It's very
Oh.
big. I don't think we could. Probably me and Battler could carry it, but then it's just gonna be you and Vistra on your own. And then we
I can get I can summon monkeys to carry it, but that's gonna be like just for an hour.
Yeah, no, I think a wagon will be better, cause we need a good way, to transport it real quick.
All right.
Cause that way, if you summon your monkeys, they could at least help assist us in the fight against the Chimera.
Okay.
That way, when everything's said and done, we could, put the Chimera in the cage that's gonna be on the wagon, and then we could just transport it out into the city, and there, said, done.
All right. That sounds good.
So, yeah. We just need a
Okay, I'm
wagon.
back.
Get the muzzle.
Oh, let's do that too. I didn't check for a muzzle, and during that time when I went to pay for the stuff. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Okay. It's just
So we have we planned the muzzle, the cage, and now we need a wagon.
Yeah. The muzzles is a little late, but we could probably do this. Maybe a rush hour job or something, right?
Pay extra for it. I don't care.
What?
Nothing. Alright. So like I said, so at some point Vistra and Tiala are gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Inside. See, I guess they're in. Are you guys in the tavern, like in the downstairs on eating and stuff?
Yeah, I'm assuming we're downstairs. It's on the table.
See them. See. Hey guys.
Like I
Hey.
said, 3 bad. Oh, hey, yeah, we need a wagon. Hi, Vistra. We need a wagon to transport the cage. So, I think we should head out soon because I don't want to upset the blacksmith. anymore.
Right. Yeah. Speaking of that, I want you guys to meet Tiala. You remember that
That's a
hunter
good cue.
that
Good cue on
told
the
you guys?
music.
It was. I told you guys about that hunter. So this is her. She has agreed to help us, and for,
that's good.
for a fee, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
And well, she wanted to meet you. Basically, that's why I brought her here.
Okay.
And I guess I introduced. This is Zavala. This is Varian. And then there's Baller. Point to Baller. He's not speaking.
You should.
Just nods at all you guys.
There you
Which one of you is the healer?
No.
That would be me. I guess.
Alright. That's gonna be important until this thing hits hard.
Wait, when you say healer, are you talking about a cleric or just someone that could potentially, heal people?
Well,
Just
anyone. can-
however you do it, man.
Alright, and then I could heal people, but I could also support people by giving everybody a better chance to have an easier time on hitting the creature.
It's like a support.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I'm not gonna. Basically, I'm talking about blessed, the one I guys gave you last time.
Yeah, just magic. Just say it's
Yeah, but
magic.
Tiala doesn't know what you're talking
Yeah, but
It's just magic. It's a magic.
It's
a spell.
support. I would say it's support.
yeah, I'm basically a support character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support, so like
Yeah.
what, you make food and
She's a princess hunter.
No need-
princess.
Yeah, my servant here is the one that makes the food for us.
No wonder you guys always travel on roads. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So
No.
show of hands, who's gonna be dead weight
Anyway.
on this trip?
I can't raise my hand. I guess.
You guys know how to walk on forest?
Yeah,
I know how to do everything.
Who here can climb trees?
Not good at that.
I
I-
can fly. That works.
It's very important. That's
Climbing-
very helpful.
And we have the rope.
Who here can jump pretty far?
I think that would be me and Brute.
Probably
Oh,
them.
Balor, my bad.
Alright. And who hits hard?
I guess
These
I hit
two.
hard.
Or
The muscles.
And Baylor.
Alright. So what, we got what? We got a healer, we got a princess, we got a big guy, and
Can you do me?
Vistra.
Can you just do me a favor? Don't call me princess. The name is Zavala.
Zavala. Not promising I'm gonna remember that. Alright.
Alright.
Any other concerns? Questions for me?
What do
I
you
see that
do?
you guys were already talking about the wagon.
What kind of what is your weapon of choice and what do you specialize in?
You see her pull out the fancy bow we described before. Nice wooden. It's got like the what's it called? You know, it's like a mustache kind of. It's got the it's got the bends in the middle for the hands to hold, and also it's bended on the outside. You see it
oh,
like this gold and silver kind of embroidery. You, Barian, very much recognize this is a finely crafted elven-made weapon. And I don't know, she seems confident. She takes good care of her leather armor. This is also elven design, by the way.
what race is she?
She's an elf.
Okay.
She's a wood elf. You can tell, like, she has those facial features where, like, you guys have no idea. Like, you just see her, you know she's an elf because of the ears. Barian, you can tell very specifically that she is a wood elf. You know, the facial structure is slightly different, just slightly different to the trained eyes. And, you know, if she recognizes you too, she doesn't really show any kind of recognition that that you're also an elf. She's very much like on the job, to the point, you know,
Just
trying to make
hired
sure
help.
that the job is going. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna talk to these guys about the items that we need to get, and then.
What we need is a
all that
wagon.
stuff. Well, besides the wagon, I mean.
You guys definitely need a wagon. All right, you guys
a
can go ahead and talk, do your things.
Yep.
I'm gonna go get some stuff for myself. I'll be back here in probably an hour.
Alright.
All right. Well, we're staying here, so
All right.
Sorry, but
And-
we gotta go get the wagon today.
Yeah, we gotta go get the. Yeah. And the other.
She turns and leaves, and you can hear the horse trotting away from the cabin.
So before we leave, guys, couple of things. I paid 10 gold for the horses for 5 more days.
Thank you, Richard.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta split it. I'm just saying thank you.
10 gold.
I said thank you.
So
I
is
said
that like
thank you.
two gold each?
Yeah, like 2 gold
2.5?
is fine. 2
Two-
is fine. I don't think.
2 gold
Alright.
each, or 2 and 5 silver? Or
And
do I add this to my pile of IOU?
I don't even know what that was, but I guess you can add it to the pile.
Can you stop my fire?
You poor bastard. You have nothing.
Don't worry, I can pay you back to 2 gold, but
Mhm.
the other part, I need to make more money.
Yep. And well, speaking of money, for the fees, Tiala's fees, it's a bit expensive. But she wasn't, she didn't budge. I was trying to pay her less, but she just
Don't worry, I'll help cover. How much is it?
500 gold.
I mean, split up among all of us, it's
Yeah.
not a lot.
You just
Yeah.
see me look into my purse and was like, start counting, like, do I have enough to help? Even with 100 gold.
That's 125 gold per person.
I'm like, Vistra. Remember you just said that I'm a poor bastard?
Mm-hmm.
That currently still stands.
Right, yeah, I would guess so. Well, you know what? Put it on the file, 100, whatever, 150 or something, I guess. With this one.
Oh shit! So wait,
With
how
this,
much?
with this.
Okay,
150 with this.
150
Yeah.
for each person, right?
Well, no, 125 per each person, but you already
Oh,
owe me like
120,
20, right? So that's-
125.
Yeah, so you owe me 20, around 20. I can't
Oh, wait,
remember. exactly
I owe
how
you
much.
20. Is that what
I
you're
don't
saying?
know. I thought you owe me 20, something like
So
that.
you're saying if I know exactly how much I owe you, but you're saying 20, and I only have to pay you 20, right?
No, well, shit. You know what? Fuck it. Pay me 150 for all of it.
150.
Yeah. It's okay. If you owe me more, that's fine. Just keep it, I guess.
Because I kept a note of how much I
I
owe
don't
you.
remember. I'm the one that needs to remember, so I don't remember.
150 since you said it. I
Yep,
owe
150 is
Vistra
fine.
150.
Yep. Yeah, everyone else 125, and then plus the horses, so that's like 127.
127?
Yep.
Right, let me take this imaginary abacus.
I'm broke for sure.
Are you? I don't believe you. You won the
Jesus
fight.
Christ.
You when you won the thing, you got paid. I remember
But
that.
I bought a flash bomb, a smoke bomb, and
God
the
damn. How
cage.
much do you have?
I'll give you 100 right now.
Okay,
Is that fair?
Fine, I guess. Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, it's not like you need the money. I know you have a lot.
hey,
That was
Valor.
actually anything.
Can you lend me 50 gold?
No, princess.
God damn it, servant.
Alright, let me do some
Right.
calculations here.
Here's your 127.
Alright, 127 from you, 100 from Valor, and then Zavala owes me 150. Alright.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here. Alright, that's fine. Okay.
What was it called again? Muzzle?
Yeah,
Muzzle.
muzzle.
Okay. Sorry, I keep forgetting for some reason.
Alright, who's going to the smithy?
Alright.
I already went to the smithy.
Oh, yeah, so we need, by the
Damn.
way, we need more. Do you guys have rope at all?
I don't think so.
Alright,
No,
so we need
I
a lot of
don't.
rope.
Bimbo had rope.
Well,
Yeah,
who
no,
has
rope
Bimbo
is
stuff?
I have Bimbo stuff, so if you have rope, then I have rope. Give me 1 second, I'll find out.
And
Look at
he
my
didn't
purse.
have a climbing skid. He just had the pittance and rope.
How much rope did you I don't know.
He did buy some rope, didn't he?
He
I-
did, but
I
I, don't
bought
know
rope.
how much. he
Kiwi, god damn it. Okay, I have I have 60 feet of rope, and then I
60
have
feet.
another 21 feet of rope, and
buy.
then
16, 20.
another 10 feet of rope because I've been cutting them up. We remember when the
see
time when we had to take on the wolves by ourselves without brute.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that was Vimble. That wasn't you.
Well, I have the Vimble stuff.
That wasn't well. I'm just saying because you said. I don't know. You're saying I a lot. I don't know if that's in character or out of character.
Oh, it's out of
yeah,
character
out
for
of
me.
character,
Out of character for me.
Gotcha.
All right, so okay, so we have around. That's I don't know because when I talked to Tiala, she said that you need a lot of rope just because they get you have to like tie them and they can just kind of if it tries to fly away.
She don't know what she's talking about. With
Yeah, she does. She's a hunter. What do you mean she doesn't know? What she's
You don't need. We don't even need her. I'll get the camera myself.
You just gotta like fly to it and just beat it or something. What are you gonna do?
Can you make us fly?
Yeah, can you?
No, I can't. I'm just saying. I'm being sarcastic. Anyway.
But we saw you fly last time, so I just
Well, I
assumed
can
that
fly, but I can't make you fly.
you. Wait, well, how come you can fly, but you can't make us fly,
This is a spell that can only work on one person.
Mister? It's not fair.
Hey, you know what? You have your spells, I have mine.
Like, but we can't get
I mean,
close to it.
I can make someone else fly, if that's that.
Can you fly?
Wait.
Wait.
Yeah,
wait.
I can make, but not like multiple people. I can just make
Wait,
one person.
You
fly.
could make someone else fly then.
Yes, one other person. Yeah, not myself though. Like if I do it myself, then no one else. It's
Hmm.
myself. It's like that. It's a touch spell. I have to touch someone and they can fly. Anyway,
Who would fly then?
we'll figure that out later, dude.
We should probably figure this out now, right?
Alright, I guess one of you guys you don't attack range usually, so
I mean, just me and
I can
Brute.
fly.
I guess yeah, that's what I'm saying. Either you or Balor. Up to you.
No, I'm better on the ground.
Alright, I'll have Balor fly.
Yay!
Just know that if you take damage, you have a chance to fall down.
Really?
Yep. You have to out of character. You have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Out of character also. Wait, doesn't that only applies to you if you take damage?
No, and whoever is flying, if you're flying, then if you take damage, or actually no, I think I read that somewhere. Pretty sure.
Okay, out of character, what did we decide about the
That's a
fall
good
damage?
question.
Was it a constant or something by feet?
I think it was something by feet.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to see if the spell. Give me 1 second here. Because I remember that, but you're right. You might be right. It might be just me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. If I take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So okay, never mind. You're fine. You can just fly as much as you want for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
And yeah, so that's that.
Do you have a limit of reach?
No, I have to touch you. Well, oh no, as height, you can go. You can every time you can travel 60 feet
60
in any
feet.
direction you want. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That solves one problem of reaching
Yeah.
the Chimera, I
I
guess.
see the monster hunt stuff.
And then also we need more. How many grappling hooks did you get, Tyler?
What? Grappling hook?
Grappling hooks, yeah.
I think I have like 2 left.
You have 2 left. Okay, we need more of that. So we need like 10 of those, and then might be even more. I don't even know. Maybe
Okay.
12, 10, 12, something.
So
like
we
that.
need a muzzle for the
Mhm.
Chimera. We need a wagon, and we also need grappling hooks.
And more rope probably.
More rope also.
Yeah, because like 60 is like flies pretty high, right? So like 40 feet is probably something like that.
Okay. How about we do this? You and Barian get the wagon, and then me and Brute will get if possible, the muzzle and the rope and the hooks.
Alright.
All right.
Like get like I don't even know, like 1,000 feet of rope.
Like,
And
do
then
you?
cut it up.
And if we can't get the muzzle, where do we meet you?
Well, we can all meet here.
Okay, and then we'll just run out again to get the muzzle.
Yep. Yeah, and we'll go to the cage and the grappling hook.
Right. Okay, and break. Let's go.
Wait, actually, can we take an actual break? 10
Yeah,
minutes?
dude, sure. Yeah.
Alright.
Why you think I said break?
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Cool.
OOC. All right, 10 minutes. Go to the bathroom, go eat, whatever.
Yeah.
You're back.
Is it at nighttime?
I thought it was the evening.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's probably the evening. I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna assume it's the evening. But yeah. So we forgot to buy a wagon.
Probably not.
What?
The DM,
What about him?
I thought he was here.
Oh, planning on talking trash?
Nah, I was gonna ask him if there's any Galax in this world.
What's up?
Are there any like Galax in this universe?
Gallix?
Yeah, like like a fist Galax.
Gauntlet.
Yeah, cause I look on the handbook, I ain't seen none. That's why.
Just.
Oh, you want to be Thanos?
Now I want to be Doofus.
Oh, you want to be Doomfist? I mean, probably, yeah, if you want one.
I'll think about it. Okay.
Think about it. Think about it real hard. How
Are
much
we all
damage
here?
did it do? Does it
I
do
think
you
we're
know
waiting
one
on Siavash.
one 1d20 damage?
Yes.
Is there recoil?
Hmm. Or is there a backfire? Like if you don't make the Constitution save, you be thrown back like 15 feet.
That would be part of the recoil.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a big old conch. You put extra conch on that one. And conch burrito. That most special sauce on both, please. Who
I love
has
this one.
kinks? A large chicken conch.
Yeah, I want to be Doomfist.
Double. Double the cheese. Double the white
Well,
sauce.
first off, you're not
big
black,
sauce.
so
Strawberry and chocolate.
I'm not purple either. I can't
Oh,
be
God.
Thanos.
One more hot conch back.
Ow!
Can you get a medium conch deluxe? Can you actually make that 2 medium conch deluxes? Let me get a double
Did you fire up?
drink with extra sauce.
No, quarter hit me.
Oh,
how the hell do I?
What's that about? I'm not a millionaire. I got guns for days, I got knives, I got knuckle dices, I got all that stuff. I even got fake IDs. Want a gun, you want a knife, you want some brass knuckles, glass
There we go.
What do you want? I got you. Okay. Yep, nothing like a zucchini conch sandwich with a strawberry conch milkshake.
You and I, we've been going the distance, aiming for the sky. With a secret
the Raffles, how far did you get?
What?
How far did you get?
And what?
Wow.
I got all the tracks.
Oh, awesome.
I got the quest for the fire dragon. I don't know their names. The fire dragon, the wind dragon.
The Kamara.
Whatever. Okay, that and apparently I think I need to look for more tracks because I didn't talk to the third fleet, so I might have to do more tracks.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to the Roddenville.
Yeah, so I have to go there do that too.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I got 2 quests that I can do now. Damn. You could buy an elephant?
And what?
D&D.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at the mounts. I think it's like yeah, mounts and vehicles. As a mount
Vehicle.
and yeah, mounts and other animals. Elephant is one of them that you could buy.
I am the great mighty fool.
Is there a raptor?
I'm going to throw my
What?
shit at
Raptors?
a huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about
Mastiff.
some
I should have bought
scat, you
should have
little
bought the
twat?
Mastiff as Vimbo.
The Mastiff? Why?
Because I'm a halfling. When he was alive,
Isn't that just like a deer?
that's a dog.
Where are my animals?
Go to. Do you have the?
It's in my animals. It's in my animals.
Oh!
I put it on the thing. Right in the middle. Do you see it?
Wait, sorry. I'm not looking.
It's on
at
the
it.
map.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Okay,
is
okay. That's what is that?
That's a mastiff. Oh, it is a dog.
It looks so deformed from if you have it
That
zoom
looks
out.
skinny.
Zoom in.
Wait, where? What are you guys talking about?
The mastiff. I thought it was a deer, but
Wait, where?
it's in the map, in the middle of the map.
Oh, you're talking about roll point.
Do you need to buy a cart?
More caviar.
Ooh, a
Can I buy it?
chariot. You could buy a chariot?
No, I can't buy it. Pepe
This-
hands.
Oh, saddles. Okay, that's what it means.
Can't craft the saddles.
No, I'm just looking at the prices that they have here for vehicles and animals.
Where's the middle of the map? I don't see the mastiff.
You
Oh,
know
I
where's
deleted
the...
it.
You
Never mind.
bitch! I came all the way over here to see it.
I guess it's not in the middle. It was the closed off perimeter.
Holy shit!
Wow. T-Rex?
No, ships are no jokes.
Oh.
They're super expensive, man.
Are you metaing right now?
A bit.
Are you metaing in my game?
In our game?
Wait, what is he doing?
He's metaing.
I'm just looking in at the mounts and vehicles.
Alright, I'm back.
How dare you? How dare you? Oh, that's fine.
Fine, I'll stay away.
No, you're cool, dude.
I read we can purchase a T-Rex. How much will that be?
Oh,
shit.
5 bajillion gold.
God, you have better luck on getting the fucking warship.
what
You're
about
not wrong,
Giga?
Ruffles, you're not wrong.
I have a big head,
What warship are you
little
talking?
arms.
What?
I just heard a warship and a T-Rex.
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
We could buy 'em.
yeah,
Oh, in D&D?
Daniel said we can buy them.
yeah, he did.
Oh shit.
D&D confirmed T-Rex is
$5.
is able to buy.
$5. You buy a warship.
Just 5? For a fucking warship? That's like OP.
No,
Break
not
the game,
$5, Siavash. No, not $5.
Dude.
You cursed squirrel, look what you've done. I'm flushing. Oh, what a world, what a world.
What is this thing?
Music.
Slowprano.
To destroy my beautiful
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. At
It's
all.
my childhood game right here.
Oh, there is prices for the food and drinks we buy.
For the T-Rex, yeah.
Conker's bad for a day. I know that one's a meme, but did you actually play it when you were a kid?
What? What do you mean it's a meme? Yeah, I played it. It was my favorite game.
Okay.
Really?
I actually bought a copy of it.
Are you a
'Cause the
furry?
one, the one I played was my cousin's game.
Are
Wait,
you a
what?
furry?
What?
They
How
got
is that a
that-
furry?
They've got that. Do you see the girl on the right, dude? Come on.
I mean, Lola Bunny was a thing from Space
Come
Jam.
on. Yeah, she made tons of furries, dude.
She made tons of furries.
That's why I'm asking.
Hell no.
Okay. Just a weeb.
Yeah, just the weave.
Okay.
What's a fairy?
Are you memeing, Siva?
Why are you laughing? I
You're
don't know what it
mean,
is.
right?
No, do you don't know what it is?
Fucking furry over there.
What?
Holy shit.
Oh god.
I just don't know what it is. I'm gonna look it up. I don't know what it is.
I'm
Title of
afraid
this
to ask.
video should
Oh,
be
man.
Viscera confirmed furry.
If he wasn't a furry before, he's gonna be a furry after looking it up, dude.
Look up Lola Bunny.
Fairy fandom is a subculture interested in anthropomorphic animal characteristics with human personalities. Like, oh, okay.
Look up Lola Bunny.
Lola Bunny, right?
Don't do it. It's just sub porn or something. I don't even know.
Well, I mean, as long as you have safe search on, you're fine.
Oh,
Safe search for the pussies, dude. What are you talking about?
All right, you're definitely gonna be a furry, dude.
Fucking
Ah.
furries.
I see. It's a sexy bunny.
He
What
said
was
it.
the other
He
one?
said it confirmed.
Yeah, he said sex like right away. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
no hesitation.
Oh, that's where that's coming. Okay, that's where it's coming from. I see.
What was the other one? It was Lola Bunny and there was one else. I can't remember who.
Shit, the fucking.
I didn't even know there was
Shit.
another one.
Bugs Bunny?
No, there was. I can't
That's
remember
a
who it
dude.
was. I know there was one more, but I can't remember who it was.
There was that one like opera with the Vikings where Bugs Bunny dressed as a female Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember that episode.
I think I remember that one.
Kill a
That actually explains a
wabbit,
lot.
kill a wabbit, kill.
Yeah,
A...
that's what I remember it from.
Yeah.
Well, that was very educational, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot.
Fucking furries.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jessica Rabbit is a human, so that's not really furry.
Wait, what?
Oh, but she was a furry though.
Oh, yeah, she was a furry actually.
Jessica Rabbit. Is that what you said?
Jessica Rabbit.
Mhm.
She's a human, but she bangs a rabbit. So
They play patty cake, dude. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
They don't
that's
bang.
what they
play
want
patty
you to
cake.
think.
They play patty cake.
I see.
I was so confused of what you guys were talking about until you guys mentioned patty cakes. I was like, oh, no.
You never seen that one?
I seen it. I
Ruffles?
just don't remember the name.
Okay. Bosh, have you
Dude,
seen
I
it?
watched that movie such a long time ago. I
Who
couldn't
Framed
even
Roger
remember.
Rabbit? I love
Yeah,
that movie.
yeah.
That's a really good
I watched it like 20 years ago. I don't remember.
They got
anything about
Daffy
it.
in there. They got Betty Boop.
Betty Boop is a
Who
dog.
else? They got Porky Pig.
I really enjoy it. I like it when movies combine the 2D and 3D. Well, live action.
I mean, it did it really well though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it
most,
really did.
Most movies don't, but that one did.
Yeah.
That's why that one and Space Jam are like some of my favorite movies. I don't know what that genre is called.
Space Jam?
I don't know, man.
No, when
I
they
don't
combine.
I don't know
like,
even know if that like deserves a genre, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. It's like combining animation with like I don't even know how to say it. Like live, I guess.
Reality?
Live
Live
action. Yeah.
action?
It says live action cast and voice cast.
Right.
Live action animated film.
So we started.
Yeah, we can start.
Yeah, we can start.
Yeah, dude. Sure.
Bella cures everyone. The end.
What?
Wow, that was cool.
All right, guys, pack it
Alright.
up. Let's go home.
Roll initiative, guys.
GG's.
We don't even
No,
get the
Victor
roll
won.
initiative.
He said it before. You
He's just a
guys.
murderer. He
Damn.
just
Too
kills
late.
everyone in
He
his
just
right.
no,
Yeah.
he just killed everybody in their sleeps, you know.
You got wrecked. Yeah.
That's the end of a 1 year.
Victor, how you want to do it?
And as thrown, he gets the prince's head and rises it up in the air.
Good.
Wow. All right. So what were we doing actually?
We were gonna go. Well, it was I think Ballard. Barian and I were gonna go get the cage and the wagon,
Mm-hmm.
and then Zavala and Ballard were gonna go get the rope and the grappling hook.
Wait, before we go, how are we gonna pay for this, Zavada? We're broke.
Wait, how much money do you have?
I'm broke.
How much do you have?
What the fuck is that?
Fuck.
Am I being hacked right now?
I hear.
I'm hearing that too.
I
I
hear
heard
that
that
too.
too.
Yeah.
It sounds like a.
Like
It's
Amber Alert.
Amber Alert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an Amber. Oh, what the fuck? It is mine. It was me.
Yeah, I know it was you. We heard it when you were talking.
Am I getting hacked?
I'm getting hacked.
Just,
Well, at least we know Amber Alert is gonna be coming to our phones.
Well, it's probably just my area.
Oh, okay.
We live pretty far, to be honest.
That's true.
I might get it. We'll see.
Okay. Well, okay. So, how much money do you have, Baller?
come over here.
Come over with him.
Dude, this is gonna be a fucking bank. Just paying. It's ridiculous.
Wait, what?
Vistra is gonna be a bank. You just gotta owe money to Vistra. Like, oh, there's 100 gold.
Dude, you got your fucking your brewery thing that's making you tons of money.
I should make you guys pay interest on the loan.
Go fuck you. What are you, a loan shark now?
Between me and you, though, I only got like 200 gold left
Then how are you broke?
because we need triple the rope or whatever. I don't know how much that's gonna be.
You're broke? I have 33 gold on me. That's it.
But you're a princess. I'm not.
I'm not a princess for the last fucking time. I'm not a fucking princess. I'm just a noble.
That's something royalty or whatever.
It's not royalty. It doesn't even compare.
Well, I disagree.
Whatever. I'm broke.
So how about we switch? Varian goes with you and I go with Visser. Like that, we
But
just sponge off
but
one of the guys.
But then I'm just gonna be in more debt with Vistra. You know what?
Fine, you go with Varian. You go with
Fine.
Varian.
I'll go with.
Visser.
You know what? I'll go with Vistra. You go with Barian.
Fine.
Let's just go with your original idea.
Okay, fine.
But before we go back, let's just
Uh.
let's just pretend we got in a big argument. For that way they could, be like, okay, we'll just take this guy and keep him separated. For that way it doesn't
Okay.
seem like we come up with a plan, you know?
I'm gonna piss you off. Calling you princess.
Should I punch you?
Don't punch me.
Don't punch you. Got it. I'll shove
Can I
you.
punch you?
I'll shove him. Like, don't call me princess again.
Oh god.
And I shove him. Not punch, shove.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna say, what are you guys doing over there?
Like,
Get back over here, princess.
I'm not your fucking princess, you fucking servant.
And you were supposed to go together and buy stuff? Come
I'm
on.
like, I can't do it with Balor here.
Alright,
He's
whatever,
like,
I
I'll
guess.
I'll just tag along with you, but he could go with Barian for fuck's sake.
Alright.
And like when
Let's
when
go.
Viscer's not looking, I turn back at Balor and I just give him the hand gesture of the thumbs up and be like, yeah.
I just smile.
Alright, let's go to Vala.
Random as shit. Like, yeah.
Alright, who's gonna go first?
Barry, you wanna go first?
Well, where are we going?
Getting
Work.
grappling hook and rope?
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
Grappling hook and rope.
Grappling hook rope. Okay.
And the muzzle.
And
Okay.
the muzzle. Oh.
Hook, grappling, rope, and muzzle.
Am I saying it right?
I don't know, is
Muzzle.
a muzzle something that's like a blacksmith makes?
Gag.
I called it gag.
It's the animal
The
gag.
muzzle. It's a
The
muzzle.
gag is the sex thing.
Oh. See, I didn't think of it as a sex thing. I actually thought it as, like covering somebody's mouth up, but okay.
Yeah, that's a gag.
That's what I called it, a gag. I just wasn't referring it as a sex object.
It's alright then.
I mean, there's when you gag someone, but as the
also a
verb,
sexual thing. It's also.
but the noun is a sexual
Yeah.
thing.
Don't worry about it, guys. Just continue.
Let's go.
All right. How much rope do you guys want?
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. Hang on.
Holy shit!
1,000 feet.
Fuck.
The
It's
fuck?
20 gold.
Oh,
20
We'll say
gold?
that's 20 gold. Yeah. It's 1 gold piece for 50 feet of rope.
Oh, I see.
oh. I was
I was worried it was gonna be like 300 gold.
same
Not
here.
that too.
How many grappling hooks?
I got
No
2.
idea.
We need 8 more.
Like 8, 10 more, or something like that.
All right, they're 2 gold pieces each. So that's 16 gold. What you said? 8 more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
So
get
16
more, dude.
gold, and you'll get 10.
Get more.
You'll
So
have 10.
20 gold plus 16, okay.
Uh huh.
And then the muzzle.
Yeah, muzzle's gonna be different. You gotta go to the blacksmith for that.
Blacksmith. Yeah,
We'll
that's
see.
where
Okay.
we're going there.
We'll go to the blacksmith.
Well, we're going to the blacksmith.
What?
Oh, you're going to the blacksmith?
We're not.
Yeah.
We're looking for
Yeah.
a cart,
Yeah, the wagon, right?
a wagon.
What
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
There's
you
a
guys
hot-
are gonna take care of the muzzle and the wagon.
basically. Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Because
Because like, who makes a wagon?
not the
Like,
blacksmith.
Oh, so who would that be? Carpenter?
A woodsmith, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
carpenter.
Or is
We'll
that a
just say
car-
that you find somebody selling a wagon.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll call it what, 40 gold ish.
40 gold. Yeah, add it to the
40
wagon.
gold for a wagon?
We're splitting this, right?
It's a big wagon.
I'm assuming we're splitting
So
this,
it's-
right?
Yeah, we're splitting.
And then I don't know, dude.
Muzzle.
Muzzle. Special order,
The
probably
gag.
20 gold, maybe 30.
So that's
Yeah,
70,
we'll do 20. We'll do 20 gold.
60.
Wait, how much do I have to
Let's
pay for
just-
my part?
Okay, let's just do this. Get the 10 grappling hooks, so that's 20, and then rope is 20, muzzle is 20, and wagon is 40. So that's 100. And then divide by 3.
Oh,
Wait, we're all chipping in for this?
Yeah.
why'd you say 3?
Oh, 4. Fuck me. Yeah.
Damn.
25.
25
25
gold.
Oh,
25 gold each.
Per person. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So it's 20 for the rope, 16 for the muzzle,
Well,
and then
20
what?
for 20 for the muzzle, just so it's random go. You get
20 for the muzzle?
Not muzzle, yeah. I mean, 20 muzzle, 20 grappling hook.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what's the wagon?
40.
Whoops, I accidentally closed it. It's 96.
Well, yeah.
I ain't
but-
paying an extra amount.
No.
I agree.
We're getting an extra grappling hook, so that would be then a total of 100.
Fucking Siavash. One day he won't give a kid an extra gold, and then the next day he wants to just round up 4 gold.
Because we need more grappling hook anyway. So
Like-
wait.
Okay.
We're poor? I'm poor?
There's
trying to get a new
25
weapon.
gold.
One more
Gold.
grappling hook for 100 then.
Yes, I think.
Okay, so 100. Okay, that's
So-
fine.
How much do we all pay?
Two more grappling hooks actually, right?
So-
There's 2 gold.
So it's 100 in total.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so 25 gold each, right?
Yes.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna have 12 grappling hooks total, 1,000 feet of rope, and then a muzzle and the wagon.
Okay, question. Who's gonna have the muzzle and who's gonna have the hooks and the rope?
Well, the hooks is gonna be better, right? Because he already had the 2.
So does that mean he
Oh.
needs the rope also? Because
I
you
guess.
need to tie the rope to something, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, so tie it to the grappling hook on your foot. There you go. Valerie,
Uh,
once you
Just
have the-
one big rope, or is it multiple rope?
Well,
of
you can cut it.
roofing?
You can cut it before the fight, I guess. So it's like we have like 40 feet ropes, you know, a bunch of them.
Alright, so how many grappling hooks do I have in
We
total?
have 12.
12.
Like right now, it's just one long rope, but like once we start fighting, before the fight, we can cut it up into
Now,
small
how much
pieces.
rope do I have?
1,000 feet.
Uh,
And how do I add that to my equipment? Just put 1,000 FT?
Yeah, just
Rope?
write 1,000 FT exactly, and then
so guys, I'm back to day 1 Zavala.
yeah.
What's the amount of money I have again?
Alright, there you go. Came full circle, dude.
Go clean shit.
I oh god, no!
Alright, 380, that's fine, okay. There you go. So that's
It's not an amber alert. It's a silver alert.
a what?
Silver?
Yeah. Missing endangered elderly.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
I just got another alert.
A rip.
25, right?
You weren't getting
Yeah,
hacked.
25.
All right.
Yeah,
There's
just
gold
subtract
wherever I'm
25
getting
from
this to.
Well, just subtract it from your total, it doesn't matter. We just say that's sum located.
Okay. And yeah.
Yep, now we're prepared. I
How
guess we
many
wait
how
for
many how many
Kill to
horses
show
do we have?
up. We have one for each of us.
Well, I have 2.
Oh shit, you have an extra one.
I have
Well, actually, that's fine because we might lose the horses anyway.
what? Why would we
Wow,
lose the
wow.
horses?
Well, okay, so if we end up like traveling with the horses and then we have to go into the forest or something because we can't take the horses, so we have to tie them somewhere. And then chances are, once we come back, they're not there. You know, to get attacked or something.
So how are we gonna pull the wagon?
Well, up to that point, we can pull it with the horses, but like once we're there, because we
But
can't take the.
so on the way back, I'm saying though.
Oh, tie ropes to it, and you and Valor can pull it.
What the fuck am I?
I agree.
I don't know, dude. What do you think? Okay, what do you think we should do?
I
Balak
think
is- I mean,
you know.
Derek is
I
some
think instead
tiger.
of me and Balor, you know, being tied up and pulling the wagon, how about you get tied up and pull the horses? Pull the
I
wagon.
literally I'm not very strong, so
Don't
I
worry,
think I can actually pull it.
We'll get a stick. We'll put an ale bottle in front of you. You'll be encouraged to pull.
Dude, do you even see me? Like, you look at me. Do you think I can do that?
Yes.
Visually,
you're wrong.
what do we see? Like her strength, her
She's
muscles.
not very muscular.
Like I know you're not very muscular, but I'm just saying yes because you're fucking with us.
Well, I don't
Well.
know. I can't do it, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Like, you know what they say? If there's a will, there's a way.
Alright, anyways, we can talk about it later. For now, we just have to get there.
Okay, so we got the wagon, we got the
Mhm.
muzzle, we got the rope and the hooks.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just pick up the cage,
Put it on the wagon.
and then do we just head
Tie
out?
it to the horses. We'll wait for Tiel to show up. Right?
Wait, we all together or we're separate?
Ow, actually, wait a second. Daniel?
Yeah.
The kind of we can just go like kind of quickly do this. I want to get some fire resistant potion.
Okay.
Baron never told us about the fire resistance poison.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I don't need this anymore, but I know it's gonna breathe fire, so I'm just gonna go and look for that.
We should get some, but I don't know about
You're
potions.
already resistant.
Yeah,
Well,
but I'm
That's
thinking about you
why-
guys. because you guys
I,
are
I,
not
I have a
resistant.
spell that I have a reaction spell. to that.
Yeah, but you
I
know,
mean,
having
well, I
resistance
wanna
is
go get it,
still
and you guys
would be
do
useful.
whatever you want. So how much would that be?
Actually, as you're going to go buy some,
Hmm.
you run into Yala
Oh,
there at the shop too.
there you go. And I see her and be like, oh, I see that you came here. I'm guessing getting some fire resistant potions.
Yeah, if we're fighting, a monster that can breathe fire.
Yep, that was my plan as well.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty good plan.
Yep.
I've
So how
got
much?
2 for myself. I guess I could wait for you to finish your shopping too.
Alright, thanks.
All right, so you go up and I'm gonna assume that Barian told you where to go for.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
All right. So you get up to the front and ask Agatha, old lady Agatha, for some potions. She goes, okay, that'll be $250.
For each one?
I said dollars. 250 gold pieces, yeah, for each one.
That's pretty expensive. How about I pay you 210?
210.
Yeah.
Listen, this is a charity, but you're supposed to give me the money.
What?
I'm old. Look at me.
Uh-huh.
And she like waves her wrinkled, veiny hand in your
Yeah.
face.
Is this a human? Am I looking at a human?
It is it's an old woman, gray hair, shoulder length, brownish eyes, with this kind of long, dirty, dusty, smoky old, purple, black and white dress
Mm-hmm. I mean, considering...
robe thing.
You know what? Okay, charity, I'll pay 220.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll take
Yeah.
that 220. And what would you like to buy?
A fire resistant potion. 4 fire resistant potion.
Oh
Oh,
man.
you said you would just give it to me.
Nope.
Uh,
We were talking about a fire resistant potion, so I assumed that we were, that was, you would understand that I was referring to.
Well, yeah, you can still give me gold too if you'd like.
It's okay, I'm giving you enough.
I would like it.
Nope. I'm good. Not feeling very charitable.
She gets like this little pouty face. Goes, not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit, no.
Not even a teensy weensy little bit?
I'll give you a copper piece.
Oh, thank you very much. There we go. Alright, so 250 gold for the potions of resistance.
220 is what you mean?
200, nope,
Yeah.
250.
Not
Nope.
220, I
Nope,
think.
50.
Uh-uh.
At this point, like, you hear Tiala just say, would both of you just shut up and pick a price?
So okay, 230. My final price.
final price.
Yeah, final price.
Agatha kind of like frowns at Tiala, goes, you're no fun. And she goes, Agatha, please. Why don't you go ahead and roll persuasion at advantage?
After all that, roll persuasion.
At advantage, because Tiala's helping you out.
Hey.
Inspiration.
What you got?
17.
17. Fine.
Alright.
Here you go. 230 gold
Yes.
pieces.
And out of curiosity, how long does it last?
For 1 hour.
1 hour, alright.
Is she the alchemist? Or just
Yeah,
a
that's
vendor?
Yeah.
Agatha. She sells? What do you mean? She also sells.
She's the alchemist and the...
She sells her alchemy things that she makes. She doesn't just make them and like stick them on a shelf for nobody for no reason.
Mm.
Like, people generally sell the things that they make or use them. So you got 1 potion of fire resistance.
Yep, I got that one. That's fine.
All right. Anything else you're looking for?
No, I'm good. You head out.
All right.
Sanctuary. Yeah.
Thank you. Come again.
Anything else you need? Anybody? Anybody before night?
Can I get materials for healing potions?
Why'd you sell a bunch of healing potions if you're gonna make some healing potions? All right. Yeah.
To make money.
Yep. You could. Yeah.
Doesn't have to go to
Um,
the same place, does he?
Well, that's the alchemist. I have to go to the herbologist.
Wombologist. To study
Right?
wombo.
Herbologist, whatever it's
I
called.
don't know, dude. We'll say you can find some. You don't really have too many connections in the town, so they're gonna charge you like 35 gold pieces for the same items.
I mean, I'll just buy 2. 2 is fine.
All right.
So that's 70. Okay.
All right. Anybody need anything else?
I'm good.
I'm good. I'll just buy, 2 ales, 3.
All right. Easily enough. We'll call them what? A silver each,
Shit, I
probably.
forgot. Yeah, I forgot. That's
Wait.
fine. No worries.
Uh.
Nothing important.
I'll start drinking those ales right now, and then I ask how much is a bottle worth of ale is.
How much a what?
A bottle's worth of ale is.
Fucking a silver dude. I don't know. Or you mean like a big old? fucking-
Yeah, a bottle. Cause I asked like a cup for like a ale for I could drink there, and then a bottle for I could take for myself later.
A mug. Give you silver. A bottle, probably like a gold. I want to say.
Okay, I'll purchase a bottle.
Or actually, wait. If you're eating at the Golden Bullet, ale will probably be like 5 silver pieces ish, and then so the bottle will be I don't know, probably 5 gold. It's still not too much.
5 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For a bottle.
15 plus 15, so back to 0. And okay, I'll buy it.
All right.
I'm almost broke, guys.
Fair enough. All right. And you all want to head out? Or I don't know, like Vistra, you and what's her face get back
Yeah.
to the tavern? Tiala.
Yep.
What's her face? My own
Tiala.
character. What's her face?
Oh shit! Wait. I forgot.
Huh.
I completely forgot. I was gonna go talk to Miss Content.
Okay. Would you like to do that still? Kind of getting late.
I mean, in game or out game?
In game.
Shit. Well, are we gonna just head out tonight, or are we gonna wait until the morning?
We never talked about it.
We never.
Yeah.
We just talked about the things that we need to get today.
Because we got everything, so I assumed we were gonna leave
That's
soon.
what I thought too. Yeah, I'm just not sure.
Because
Because
I
now
mean, we could leave. We could leave first thing in the morning and do the talking then, and then leave right after.
Yeah, because I want to ask her about the because I don't want to bring. We don't want to bring the thing in the city.
oh god, I feel bad for the hunter.
Well, I was gonna ask her first to see what's her suggestion. if she thinks we should just leave right now and not talk to Miss Content.
Why do you need to talk to Miss Content?
I was gonna ask her if we can, capture the creature and then meet somewhere outside the city, so we don't have to bring the chimera in the city.
So her response is gonna be, how are you gonna relay that message to me?
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good maybe. Okay, so how about? I mean, I guess we can keep it outside the city and then send someone here.
The problem is, if you do go talk to her, she might ask for some kind of,
Yeah, she always does that.
Yeah, she always asks for something. You can't get anything free from her.
But I mean, I figured maybe this is because it's her contract.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, fuck it. I'll just leave right now.
All right,
Might
so
not have
you
been
guys
captured anyway.
have all this stuff. You're just gonna leave?
We'll
Head
ask
out of town?
Kiola. I'm gonna ask Kiola to see if it's best. It's a good idea to leave right now. No?
To
What?
leave?
She's the hunter.
Whenever you want to.
So it doesn't
I'm
matter.
good. I'll be fine out there in the wilderness, in the dark. I don't know about all of you.
Well, I'll be fine too, but I mean, we'll be fine. We have some torches and stuff like that. Alright, I guess we head out.
Get out.
Yep.
Okay. Pick up the cage with the wagon. Be
Get
like-
the cage and then I can buy some horses.
Sorry for any inconvenience.
Right. No, it's okay. I understand.
Like, thank you again. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. And you all head on your way.
Mm-hmm.
You want to call it here? Pretty good spot.
We could do that, yeah.
Oh.
Because otherwise, it's just gonna go and it's gonna probably
Yeah.
take a while.
Yeah. All right.
What time is it in game?
Probably like 8, 9.
8, 9. Oh, that's pretty late.
Not like super late, but
Yeah.
Do I have? I do.
So plan for next time, just basically go fight the chimera.
If we see it,
If you see it.
So
could be a wild goose chase.
this is it, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm broke, guys.
I actually ended up right back to the amount I